Shadow People, featuring Nigel Hall and Derrick Smoker Freeman. Coming to you live from a shadow box.
What's up, people? Shadow People, episode 6.
Hey, man, the fact that we can't even remember what episode we on at this point is like the dopest shit of all time.
It is.
I'm here for all of it.
I am currently in our home studio, and Nigel is representing the Huxtable's living room.
I'm in NBC Studios. I'm in Miami, Florida. I'm out on tour.
Miami, Florida.
Yeah, I'm in Miami. And the only reason I'm sitting on the set of the Huxtables is because I'm ashamed to show you the deplorable conditions that
tour life. I already know.
Right now, it's tour life. And the funny thing is I have a view of the beach outside my window, and it's actually really beautiful. But where I'm looking at it from, it don't match. The math don't math here, and it's crazy. So I'd rather y'all see an environment that, surprisingly, I feel comfortable in.
Yeah, you didn't get diddled there, so you're fine.
What'd you say?
You didn't get diddled there, so I'm sure it doesn't trigger you at all.
Yeah, you can't get diddled here. It's all good.
Hey,
it's all good.
Somebody did. It's all right, though.
Hey, man, it's good to see you, bro. Even though it's through a computer screen, man. You know what's crazy about this podcast, bro? A lot of people, and a lot of people who know us know how close we are. Like, you're one of my closest friends.
Right.
But it's hard to talk to you when we're not in a podcast setting, because I be wanting to talk to you about a whole bunch of shit, but I be like, damn, we got to save it for the podcast.
I know, me too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I be like, that's why I be quick on the text. Like, I got to hold it. I got to hold on.
You sent me a barrage. You sent me a barrage of DMs this morning. I was like, hold it.
You should be like, yo.
Hold it.
That's the only way I can communicate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we here we are, Shadow People. I want to say this is episode 7.
Well, look, let's talk about.
I want to say that, but I don't know.
Let's talk about the last. Let's talk about.
Either way, I'm glad that we're here right now.
Yeah.
We got some shit to talk about, bro.
Look, let's talk about the last 10 days to 2 weeks in American history. I'm just saying American history. It's been all black history, but it's been American history too. So let's just say that.
Because we still real blackity black over here. And I want to be clear that black history will never be canceled. Black history is every fucking day for me. Every day. Every minute, every hour, every second. So I just want that to be clear. And as the year goes on, I will make it clearer. Just want to be clear. If I can be clear.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't freeze up. Nah, but yo, man. Yeah, go ahead.
So, I mean, Kendrick Lamar had a week,
Hey, man.
He had a week.
Standing ovation for that brother.
Yeah.
Standing ovation. I went and got all this nigga's albums this week. I'm going to listen to Kendrick Lamar, all Jam Cruise. By the way, that's why I'm in Miami, because I'm playing in Miami tonight. And then tomorrow, going on Jam Cruise.
Ham Cruise.
No, Lord have mercy.
And you're looking forward to it, I can tell.
I'm gonna tell you this. Here's what it is. I'm going on 4 years. It'll be 4 years in April. In 2 months, it'll be 4 years that I haven't had a drink or nothing. And it was when I first started going to Jam Cruise, it was fun. And I get why it's fun for people. And I get the scene that I'm in. And I'm trying to be respectful in this whole thing. I feel like I'm doing okay. I'm gonna keep going. We're gonna see how I go. See if we need to edit anything out. But
you won't, but go ahead.
But I see why it's fun for people, and I get it. I get it. But every day I'm changing, and every day I'm seeing something different, and I'm seeing a better way to do things. And while I may not enjoy Jam Cruise as much as I used to, I have found some things on that boat. Like, for instance, aside from playing with lettuce, I'm doing what's called the Masters at Sea Masterclass, which is every time I do this podcast, this motherfucker calls me. I'm sorry. That should have been on the thing. Sorry about that. So I'm doing Masters at I'm doing Masters at Sea, and that's a masterclass. And what that is it's a program where people sign up for, and they teach, and they come to your class so you can teach them about your process, about being a musician, what it takes to be a musician, the rehearsals, the learning songs, all kinds of shit. And fortunately, right now, for me, I'm at a place in my life where I feel like I feel like I can teach what it is that I'm doing. So it's cool for me, and I enjoy that, and I'm going to be heavily involved in that. And I think that most of the time that I'm there, I'm going to have to be doing that because, you know, these people pay extra for the classes. So I'm going to be there. Nikki's going to be there. Nate's going to be there. It's going to be it's going to really, quiet as it's kept. It's probably going to be a little mini Empower reunion for that, which I think will be cool. I think it'll be all right. It'll be cool.
Yep.
Especially to have, yeah, exactly. Especially to have, you know, a group of people who have been in a band together before, who can speak about some of those experiences and how we got where we got musically. And make that very clear, how we got where we got musically. So that's cool. But all that other shit, man, like, you don't have to do that. And like, I didn't have to do that. I did, and I did the fuck out of it. But that was that time. And, you know, it can be that time. And, you know, it is nice to be on a boat in February when the rest of the world is freezing and get a check. So, and when you look at it that way, it's a much better, it's more palatable, if you will. So
that's great.
You know,
I mean, I'm trying to pretend like I don't care about Jam Cruise. So back to
all right. So yeah, it's cool. You got it out. I appreciate it. It's good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to pretend a lot of shit.
Right, I know. Hey, so, we're just talking here.
You know.
Anyway, I had thoughts. Well, first of all, I want to congratulate Jay. I mean, is it me, or did it feel like it felt? I don't know, man. Like the Super Bowl felt extra black this year. Was it just me? It's like it's always black quarterbacks. I don't know, but I don't know. For some reason, except for like, and it felt like KC was on the wrong side of that.
You know what? Yeah, it is too. Because I put, because you saw my fucking food for thought that I did for last week. And, like I said, I was rooting for Kansas City because my people live out in Kansas City.
Sure.
But man, after watching that Super Bowl, bro, I saw a completely different thing. Like I said, I want to see things that I ain't never seen before. And let me tell you something, bro. As much of a Philly fan that I am not, and as much as I love Philadelphia, as I stated before, I saw a team that came to fucking play. And them niggas mollywopped them niggas the entire fucking game. And you know what? I gotta say to all of the Philadelphia fans and to the whole city of Philadelphia, job well done. That was a fucking Super Bowl for the ages. I have never seen a team that was the favorite get mollywopped the way them niggas did. Yeah. And as we went on into the Super Bowl, you kind of saw the Trump shit. Aside from the nigga being there, you kind of saw, you know what I'm saying?
He got booed.
Patrick Mahomes, Jaden Daniels. not Jaden Daniels, my man.
Jalen Hurts, but Jaden Daniels too. I mean,
Jaden Daniels too.
No, I'm
But
just
go
saying
ahead.
that made me think about something I wanted to say. So like this is the state of the quarterback. I don't want to say black quarterback, just the quarterback in the NFL, right? It's what it is now. I mean, Jalen Hurts, Jaden Daniels, that's the truth. Both of them, right? I mean, then we talking about Lamar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then we talking about Joe Burrow got more swag than Lamar, almost, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, Joe Burrow swagged out white boy. He swagged out. That's all I'm saying.
He swagged the fuck out though. For real,
he swagged out.
He is swagged out.
And then Josh Allen is a country ass white boy who grew up around a bunch of black folks. He from the middle of California, nowhere, right?
Right.
I'm just saying that the mountain man John Elway's that shit ain't what it is no more.
That ain't it.
That's not what
Kenny
it is.
Kenny Stabler.
No, we love the snake, but that's not what it is anymore. We gotta give it the program. Like the Derrick Carrs of the world, y'all done.
Yeah, that's done. That's done.
We can't play. We ain't playing football like that no more.
That shit is over. And you know what I really enjoyed? I really enjoyed watching him celebrate his win, sitting down and just processing it like a human being.
And he was listening to Maze
and listening to Frankie Beverly.
And you saw the way he showed. I sent you that meme. You saw the way he showed up to the game, looking like somebody's uncle.
Yeah. I mean, he had.
And look, that's the way. Hey, like I told you, that's the way. First of all, shout out to Jalen. He from Houston, H-Town. You know a bunch of real motherfuckers from Houston.
I didn't know he was from Houston.
He's from Houston, so it explains a lot, doesn't it?
There it is.
Because that swag.
I mean, that's how you dress now.
I've been dressed like that since 1988. That's how I dress. Period. Since like high school.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm man. For a team to go into that Super Bowl wanting that team to lose, and by the second quarter and wanting to see them win, like that's a big deal for me, and especially for it to be Philadelphia. So, and
I don't understand.
You might even see me in a Philly jersey one of these days, bro.
That I doubt, but I don't understand.
What you say?
I doubt that, but I don't understand the
I might wear a Randall Cunningham jersey.
Okay, yeah, all right. No, you're right. I've seen. Actually, I've seen you wear a Randall Cunningham jersey. So
no, you haven't. I ain't never had a Randall Cunningham jersey.
But you would. I
get one soon.
You wore a Warren Moon jersey. Say,
definitely Warren Moon jersey.
You would wear. That's what I'm saying. You would.
I have had one. Yes.
Anyway, the point is, shit, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh no, the Trump shit. So yeah, it's weird how they embraced him like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and for Travis Kelce to be like, I'm honored. I'm like, wait a second. He talks so much shit about your woman. Your woman.
Yeah, exactly. Your woman.
Like, I don't give a damn what is you talking about? Like,
apparently he was supposed to propose that night.
Yeah, no.
But, I don't know. Who knows? Good for him. Thoughts and prayers.
He need to retire because
he need to be done.
The football on the field that was poo, Rudy poo.
Yeah, and Patrick Mahomes too, man. Like No,
Patrick got some time. He all right.
Oh, well, I'm not talking about retiring, but I'm talking about in terms of the whole Trump shit. Like,
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. We
don't know about him. We don't know, and that's just the point is we don't know. Like we know, like when we know, and we don't know. But one thing I do know, nigga Kendrick Lamar, boy.
He was like, you know what? That's why I feel a little sorry for Mahomes. I feel a little sorry for Mahomes because it was real hard for light-skinned brothers this week. It was hard for light-skinned brothers.
We back in this bitch, boy. We stepping in this bitch.
Look, the light-skinned boys is taking some hits right now.
Boy.
Big time. I'm just saying.
Hey, man, all I want to say is that, I appreciate what Kendrick is doing for the culture. I appreciate how that song has grown from one thing to this big thing, to this thing that really has given us as Black people a bit of, has become a beacon of light for us in this dark time, for all of us, but specifically Black people. And man, let me tell you something, bro. That nigga Drake is gonna need years of therapy. He gonna need a lot of therapy. We're gonna be hearing a lot about that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And look, it might be good for him. Take your millions that you made, go build a hut in Canada somewhere in the woods.
In Canada.
You know what I'm saying? Stay where the fuck you at, because you okay. But, you know, build your little hut, spend your money on therapy, you know, and really get yourself together. I can't wait to see the fucking documentary that come out on Bounce in 20 years about this nigga.
Wow. He said on
I
Bounce.
can't wait.
So Bounce, you giving Bounce a lot of credit. They're gonna be around in 20 years, you think?
I'm saying it ain't gonna be Netflix.
Right, true.
Because them niggas is up to. Do you realize I got upcharged on Netflix? Nigga, I started Netflix is to $7 a month, and now it's $20 goddamn dollars. Can you believe that shit? That don't make no goddamn sense. I can't believe I've been spending all this goddamn money. And you know why? It's because them motherfuckers are streaming and they think they can stream and they want to be a part of the whole sports shit. Ain't nobody watching none of all of that shit. $20 goddamn dollars. Don't make no sense. I'm sorry. I digressed.
Look,
but what I'm saying is that nigga gonna need a lot of therapy.
Probably.
And I'm telling you, man, I was just so proud. It just made me so happy to watch that whole shit, to have Samuel Jackson in there. You know, when he had the dances and that, you know, and they was bending down and they were bent over, you know what I'm saying? Because America was built on the backs of black people. You know what I'm saying? That shit was sick. Bro, Pulitzer Prize winner.
Yes, exactly.
Look, and I got
you know what?
You can't see him right now, but I got the bell bottom sweatpants.
Of course you do. But look, this is the tripped out part. Like, you remember, see, we forgot that it was all part of a battle, right? Remember they was going back and forth, and I guess Drake had some viable shits up in there, right? Because it got to what, 4 or 5, 6 songs. I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't remember any of Drake's.
Yeah, they went back and forth.
I don't remember any of Drake's contributions to the battle, right? At this point. But what I do remember is, like 2 days before Not Like Us came out, Euphoria came out. And Euphoria, he was waxing Drake. I hate the way you think. I hate the way you sleep. Man, I was still like tripping over that. And then I think it was like a Sunday. Then he just dropped Not Like Us. It was like, oh shit. It was just a petty drop. He hadn't even got retorted back.
That might have been on the cutting room floor, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It was just extra shit. It was just extra shit he wanted to say. He didn't even look.
I'll drop it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. He hadn't even got the retort from Euphoria yet. He was just like, you know what? I'm about to triple down on this nigga. Bow.
Yeah.
So like I'm saying, that was the cutting room floor tracks and rhymes.
Man,
and that shit became his biggest hit of all time. It's crazy.
Man, I hate
just because he was petty.
I hate to hear what else is hitting on that nigga hard drive. God damn. Because that shit was, boy, I'm telling you.
That's interesting you say that, because remember they talked about him and Prince had some shit.
Yeah, I did hear that.
Yeah, so I
did hear that.
I would love to fight. I would love for somebody to get a hold of that.
Yeah, well, you know, that's gonna come out soon.
Yeah.
That'll be out before we know it. It'll be a surprise. You know, niggas drop albums niggas just drop albums all the time on a surprise. Wink, 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 wink. Right. Little Jim coming there. But yeah, man. Congratulations to the Eagles. I can't believe I'm saying that, but congratulations to the Eagles, because that was a good game.
It was a beatdown. It was a beatdown.
It was a beatdown. It was a beat. And normally I want to see a good game. That was too much of a deficit. But what I saw was a team that wanted to win. And there was a team that didn't get there all of the time. And because of the things that Philly, because of the type of sports fans they are, you know, they finally got they do. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Because I don't want to give them too much credit, because then they start acting like they the Patriots and shit. Right. So
anyway, okay, cool. Let's end this segment here, because I wanna bring in the assistant DA and talk about the news, because we got a lot of We got a lot of
We
subjects. to
got
talk
a lot
about.
of news, bro.
So much. Jesus.
God damn. Yeah, I'm Nigel Hall.
I'm Derrick Freeman. We'll be back on the Shadow People with the
And we'll
assistant
be
DA. Ta-da. What's up, y'all? We're back.
And we're back with
here.
the assistant DA.
here.
This is a DA to
Danny
talk about the
Abel.
news.
Yeah, to talk about the news. And maybe no news at all.
Which is
The news.
What's the difference?
That's why I'm here.
I love that slogan.
Kinda look like Jon
That
Stewart.
slogan.
It
Let's
works.
talk about
Makes
the
sense.
news or no news at all.
Yeah.
Because no
What's the
news is good news. Hey, I'll take 5% on that.
Anyway, so Danny, let's
I'm
talk
just
about
missing the shit I be saying, Derek. Every time I say something, anyway.
it's just my
do not care.
segue.
He already made that clear. He
No,
does not care.
yeah, no, it's just my segue. That
Come up
wasn't
with
a,
another segue, nigga, because that's some condescending shit.
I didn't mean it like
Nah, I'm
that.
just playing. I'm fucking with you. I'm
I
fucking
swear
with
to God, I didn't mean it like that.
you. You know you my man. You know you my man.
Anyway. No, Danny, you had brought up a point earlier in the Super Bowl in the chat. I want you to
Yeah.
repeat that because I was
Yeah,
that
just
was on
talking
point.
about sort of, the local impact of how it's affected people in the city. Because, it's like, billions of dollars coming through the city and this whole thing of like, oh man, we're going to have such a crazy year. It's going to be Super Bowl into Mardi Gras. And everyone was expecting like this killer week. And it really was like, the lucky few. And I guess I'm included because I had some gigs,
Yeah.
that were like Super Bowl party related, like these corporate events. But man,
Same.
anyone who didn't have that, there was nobody at the clubs. Like nobody was making money on the local scale. And like bartenders were complaining about it, even in the French Quarter. Like,
Yeah.
it's just kind of crazy that like all this money comes through and people have the worst week they've ever had,
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I would have never imagined that.
I know.
I would have never imagined that, man. I was not expecting to hear
Dude,
that.
Magazine Street was so dead because, they also like they told people what the perimeter was and not to go outside of it.
Yeah, that was
So
a big
it's
part
like-
of it because like Frenchman Street, you couldn't even get like 2
For the
blocks away.
visitors,
What's that?
for the visitors, they had a
Yeah.
perimeter for people. who
They
were
like
visiting.
cars couldn't drive like any closer than like 2 blocks within Frenchman Street, and the whole French
Oh,
Quarter was like
wow.
that. So if you got dropped off, you still got to walk a few blocks to get anywhere. And I don't know.
That's
It was-
crazy.
Yeah, it was really crazy. I kept saying it was too much, too late. It's like
It wasn't welcoming.
it's
at
like
all.
instead of doing the right thing before New Year's Eve, now you're like overcompensating for
Right.
the attack, and now it's like you're just shutting down businesses basically.
Let me ask a question. What was the police presence like in the city?
Oh, it was bananas.
It wasn't police; it was military presence.
Literally
It
on
was,
every
that was
block.
my next question. My next question was, did it look like a fucking war zone down there?
It looked like Ferguson
Yes.
after the attack.
God damn.
man, when I saw you when Derek was in this parade with Soul Brass Band, they were like it was like some NFL parade, and I had a sound check, on the same street. And I don't know if you noticed, but there was like this one building right there with 5 snipers, just like the whole time
Oh
we
yeah, you
sound
can see.
checking.
No, you can see them from the float.
They're on the rooftop with these tall ass
Yeah.
guns, and it's just like, man, if I move wrong, are they going to snipe me? Like, it didn't make me feel good. And then it's just constant like military planes and helicopters running drills over your head, like constantly. It was crazy.
I ain't gonna lie though, I was destroying Karens in the face with beads. Oh my God, that was so much fun. And it was the big like Lay's potato chip beads. They had Lay's potato chips and Cheetos and Doritos beads.
Yep.
I was
With official NFL stickers on them. I
official
got a few
NFL
of those.
stickers. I was
Yep.
beaming the shit out of people. So they're like, ooh, I know. The one lady, first of all, the whole float heard it. When they hit her first, bam, everybody was like, ooh. And like, I saw the shiner forming. Like, it took like 2 seconds. Like, her eye was black as shit. I was like, wow.
I'm laughing. Fuck it,
Sorry,
man.
but
Hey, man.
keep your head on the swivel.
Hey, man, you been pay attention.
That's it.
You know where you at.
I had to have fun because I was being tortured by these.
To be fair, your band
Yeah.
pelted me with a bunch of those beads.
Sorry, Danny.
But then
You
all
know,
the tourists around me were like, "Oh man, you're famous over here. They all know you.
Catching the
That's
shrapnel.
crazy."
Yeah, we all saw Shamar Allen. Shamar was standing on top of like a newspaper stand or something. He was like,
Yeah.
"Stop it now!"
Yeah,
It's
stop
like,
throwing this. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But
That's
it's crazy. It was like
crazy.
a
Yeah,
corporate military hellscape. I mean, it was like the evil twin brother of Jazz Fest. or
Except they
something.
was
It
all
crazy.
16. You know, it was like those. It was like,
Bizarro Fest.
Bizarro Fest.
but
It was so weird.
all the soldiers were teenagers. You know, it was like
Yeah, that's the other thing. You walk through and they're like an 18-year-old with a machine gun on this corner doesn't make
Which
me
is
feel
another
safer.
scary fucking thing because they scared shitless. They don't know what the fuck to expect.
Exactly.
So if you move the wrong way or you make some sort of sudden movement, they'll blow your fucking head off with an AR-15 and be able to go home afterwards.
It was not a welcoming environment at all, son.
No. Yeah.
Well, y'all confirmed my thought of being glad that I wasn't there. You know, I talked to my wife a lot. She was working down in the thing because, you know, she had she had a Super Bowl party, a few of them at her restaurant that she does books the parties for and whatnot. And she had Shannon Sharp in there, and Warren Sapp, Chad Johnson. Let's say
wait, first of all, he's the new mayor. You ever heard? Ocho Cinco's the new mayor. He took over the town.
Oh, I seen them pictures. I saw those pictures. He thought he was. Yeah, go. Yeah, okay. I think of a few places that we can drop his ass off at.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, whatever, man. Continue, Danny. I'm sorry. I don't know.
I don't know where else to go with that. I mean,
it was just a shit show.
I pretty much said what I thought about it, but you didn't. Basically, you didn't.
Like you said,
miss
me and Danny were lucky, I guess you could say, because we had some corporate gigs. But I ain't got paid for none of them yet. So we'll
and they were such a pain in the ass. You had to like.
It was so many background checks and photos and all this shit and logistics and pick up pass here and pick up.
Yeah, I was having to get like dropped off, walk across the whole French Quarter.
Now, my question is this: have you ever had to deal with anything like that in a big event like this? When you had to do
not like that.
Like I don't remember. Like the Super Bowl was here, like 10 or 12 years ago or something.
Yeah, it was just like go pick up your packet at
I don't remember it being that crazy.
Because when I went to the Super Bowl, there ain't none of that, nigga. I had my ticket, I had Jamie, and we went to the thing, and that was it.
Yeah, I think this was all in relation to like the New Year's Eve thing.
Yeah.
Not to mention the president was there too.
Yeah, well, that messed it all up because actually. So, I played the pre-party when we were second lining around the dome. So we trying to leave because when I was walking through security, he was walking through with Steve Mariucci and Rich Eisen walking out, right? Yeah. And your big boy, they used to play for Tampa. They used to had sacked Drew Brees 1,000 times. Gerald McCoy. Uh-huh. So we ended up walking out with them, talking to him and shit. And the lady, the security lady was like, hey, y'all got 5 minutes. And she's like, if y'all don't leave in 5 minutes, you're going to be stuck here to the end of the game. Because Trump was coming in right then, when we was literally trying to leave the dome. So like I had just made it out, or I'd have just been stuck. And it's not like I would have been stuck and got to go to the game. I'm just stuck sitting outside the dome in the damn parking lot to the end of the game. So
yeah, not like you wanted to be around that nigga anyway.
No, hell no. I'm getting the hell out of there. You know me.
Fuck that nigga, man.
And they definitely piped in applause when they showed him, right? Like
when but the boos was still drowning out the applause.
But I mean, all I really heard was applause. I was like, I think they had like a little pre-recorded sample of some applause. They're like, we can't let them hear what's really going on.
They kept the pre-recorded cheers from when you remember when they was playing the NFL games in COVID and they wouldn't let nobody in the stadium.
They pipe in the
Remember that?
And look, the NFL don't fuck with Trump. That's why he did it. Because they iced him out a bunch of times. He wanted to be an owner. He tried to buy a couple of teams and they was like, no. Absolutely not. Yeah. You can have an XFL team, bitch.
Yeah, because of what he did with the other shit.
So,
and I remember watching that documentary. There was a documentary a long time ago, and it was before he became the president. And I always knew he was a fucking asshole piece of shit. But I remember watching that episode. And I think he didn't he own the Houston team at one? Wasn't it the Houston USFL? It was the Houston team, right?
I think he owned the whole league or something at some point, actually.
Oh yeah, the whole league or some shit like that. And then he just
wow.
Well, the thing about going back to Kendrick slightly, because of the level of his troll. So the Sam Jackson thing is interesting because prior to Trump being president, him and Sam Jackson played golf together every week. Because, Trump was just a celebrity. So we forget about that.
Yeah.
Right. So him and Sam Jackson was golf buddies. And when he first he was saying he was running for president. Remember, everybody still thought it was a joke.
Yeah.
So people was talking shit like, why he can't be president.
Yeah.
And Sam Jackson said, this nigga cheats at golf every week. There's no way he could be the president. And so they've been beefing literally since that moment. So the pettiness. Wow. So that was more trolling.
Perfect.
Wow, that's crazy.
They was like golf homies up until he decided he was gonna run.
All of the fuck Trump trolls, I'm here for all of it, and I hope this become a fucking clip, because if y'all don't like that shit, y'all brought that shit. Y'all started that shit, man. Y'all started that shit. Fuck all of y'all who really think and support that fucking foolishness and any kind of trolling around for this nigga. I'm here for it.
Did you see the clip of Elon Musk's son telling him? It's hard to say exactly what he said. Yeah, shut your fucking mouth. A little
when they zoomed in on it, that's what he.
I mean, it seems like that's what he said, and he said something similar. And like, why is a 4-year-old saying that in the first place? You know what I mean? That's crazy. But that's a good troll, though. That's a nice.
Hey, just like the Bible say, out from the mouths of babes.
Right.
That's what the words say. I ain't say that. The words said that. So there you go.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. He said.
I don't know. We got a 4-year-old telling our president what to do. It's amazing. I love it. Why are they even in the Oval Office?
He's also a 4-year-old.
He needs to tell his father shut the fuck
on that level.
Yeah. They're
right. You know.
Same reading level.
Exactly. Well, Melania coin is down, so that's good.
Oh yeah, so is Trump coin. They're both like way down.
That's good. Yeah. Well, we knew that was going to happen.
Of course.
We knew that was going to happen. Yeah. Hey, what are the Trump shoes doing?
I think they sold out.
Yeah.
They sold out? Karens everywhere rocking them bitches. I swear to God, if I see a pair of Trump shoes on Jam Cruise, woo,
I think that's the Kid Rock cruise you're thinking about.
Oh, okay. Well, you know.
That's the one thing I try to see.
Well, Kid Rock about to be the new curator of the Kennedy Center, so y'all better.
Oh man,
y'all better get used to seeing him. They're like Jason Moran. Fuck Jason Moran. We got somebody real.
Yeah,
that's funny as shit.
Get the hell out of here,
bro.
That's
funny as shit.
It's a damn
y'all
shame.
Crazy, man.
And then
Well, thank you, Danny, for
yeah. Thanks for having me.
We always, about the news, we always love you, man. We love having you.
Man.
You people bring us news or no news at all.
Never really any news, but I'll say words.
I just love to hear your take on shit, man, because because me and Derrick can, we can veer left sometimes, and it's always good. It's always good to have somewhat of a voice of reason.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, Danny, did you get a chance to order your swastika shirt before they got removed from the internet?
I bought them all, man.
Right.
Yeah. Man, I'm the sole customer.
Hey, man, let me say something, bro. Man, fuck that nigga too, bro.
Fuck Kanye. Look, I'm looking right at the camera and saying it.
And anybody that support that nigga, fuck him. Bro.
Fuck Kanye West.
You know what? Let me tell you something. The worst, and look, even more than a racist white person, okay? The worst kind of black man is a white supremacist who is a black man, otherwise known as Mr. Charlie, otherwise known as Uncle Tom, otherwise known as that fuck nigga right there. I cannot believe after all of the shit that we are going through in this country as black people, that you, and I'm talking to Kanye West, that you, Kanye, as a black man, would allow yourself to become somebody to perpetuate that kind of ignorant rhetoric amongst our community. That is some bullshit, and you should be shot on sight. You should be. And look, I don't say that about a lot of black people, because I really feel like we all should have an opportunity to change. We all should have an opportunity. Yeah, we all fuck up, and we all are spending a lot of time finding our way as people in the world and trying to navigate in this craziness that we call life. But man, you fucking know better than that. Yeah, and I know that, and I would even go as far to say this. I know that his mother is rolling in her grave.
Absolutely.
Rolling in her fucking grave. And listen, I saw a comedian one time. They said, you know, when people come around and they be, people come in and you just be like, go ahead, man. Go ahead, man. Kanye on go ahead, man status.
Yeah.
He like, go ahead.
Turn it off. Turn the Kanye off. Yeah, it's beyond unconscionable what he's doing. Unconscionable. Huh? What'd you say?
I said, go hang out with Trump, you fuck ass nigga.
Yeah, I think it's like this weird thing too, like this.
You like a dad to me, man. Get the fuck out of here.
It's like this. It's like this stupid shit Trump does too, though, where they just like say whatever crazy thing, and then everyone takes it seriously, and they're like, "Oh, well, that wasn't serious."
Right.
It was like, well, then what the fuck is? What are you saying is serious? Like which part of it am I supposed to take serious? I'm just supposed to assume like the stuff that offends me, it was you just sort of making a joke, and then the stuff that doesn't offend me is like okay. I don't know. It's there's got to be a line somewhere.
I always go back to that TMZ thing when my man flamed his ass, bro, and was just like, I'm just this, we have to live in the reality. While he is out doing this shit and being crazy fucking Kanye, we have to live in reality. And we have to live in the shit that, and we have to live in the reality that 400 years brought upon for us. And that he said slavery was a choice. Anybody ever see that fucking clip where my man from TMZ just fucking put it right down on him? And he did it respectfully, but he did it with the anger and the poise that a black man in this country that's actually living correctly, you know what I'm saying? The people who he's talking to, he doesn't realize that not only is he offending Jewish people, but he's offending us.
Yes.
He's offending us.
Right.
By this foolishness. Like, who in the fuck do you think you are, bro? You don't fucking speak for me. And you got all these fucking these clothes and shit. Got motherfuckers out here looking like they homeless. I can look homeless on my own. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's some bullshit, man. And then you
also just creating.
You ain't no fucking genius, bro.
And you know you're not a genius, and you're not even a man, because a man is supposed to. People supposed to feel like you could protect them, or they could, or you could be there for them. Like, who the fuck is Kanye protecting? He said some shit about women take you past the point of talking. You talking about beating women? You got daughters. What are you talking about? That's not.
You know what I mean? You got fucking daughters, bro. And your daughters are looking at you as their father for guidance. And when they grow up and come home with some fuck ass nigga who you can see, because you set the example of what they want in their life.
Yep.
So they come home with somebody you want to kill, that's your fault, bro. And I sure the fuck hope he do. I hope they bring somebody home to make him want to pull the little bit of hair he got out of his fucking head, because he deserved every piece of it. Every piece of it. That don't make no goddamn sense. That shit makes me fucking mad. It makes me more than angry. It makes me mad, because you set us back. Whatever fucking progress that we are making as black people in this country today, right now, you are setting us back. He would rather live in Jim Crow. I would like to see somebody put him in a goddamn time machine and send him back where he want to go.
Yeah, go to Alabama in 1950 and see how that work out for you.
And drop his ass right off.
Right. And see if you tell a white girl to get naked in Alabama 1950.
Yeah, kick your raps.
Right.
Kick your little raps.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. That's all I need to breathe.
It's all good. We said enough. We said enough about him, for sure.
We said enough. There's the Kanye fucking segment. All right.
And that was the news with Danny Abel.
That was the news of the DA. There it is.
That was the news. I'm Nigel Hall. That's DA and Danny Abel.
I'll be back, y'all, with some food for thought. What up, people? Derrick Smoker Freeman here. I got a little food for thought, if you don't mind. I was thinking about the acronym MAGA and Make America Great Again, and what it all means to people and certain people. And it's just baffling to me because, especially sitting around this football game, since it's the current controversy, halftime shows have always been to be desired. I remember when I was younger, we would switch over and watch Living Color during halftime, or you would go do some MTV thing during halftime. So like, it's never really been about a show for everybody. So, it's okay just to tune out during that part. That's all I want to say about that. But I also feel like the best halftime shows have been by, black artists. So if that's what great is, then I guess you could, give us the credit for that. But also, I think failed in all this Kendrick conversation, we forgot about how beautiful the pregame was and how John Baptiste's rendition of the national anthem was probably one of the best I've ever heard, arguably the best. And Ledisi did a beautiful job. Also, Lauren Daigle, trombone shorty. So I want to celebrate the beauty of that. And also, it got me to thinking about the Star Spangled Banner and, renditions of said song and, how it is as an American artist to be, it is an honor to be able to sing the Star Spangled Banner at some national event, right? And I was thinking about, what are the ones that we remember, the most memorable ones? Like, offhand, I remember Marvin Gaye. I remember Whitney Houston. I remember Prince. I remember Michael Jackson. Seems like there's a current running theme in that. Also, like, even these patriotic songs, America the Beautiful, if you think about that song, you always think about Ray Charles. God Bless America. Different gospel artists, African-American gospel artists singing that song. So is that making America great? Because there's also been some terrible renditions of the national anthem. Offhand, I remember Roseanne Barr. I remember Fergie. What was the latest one? This lady named Ingrid Andress, this country singer who was drunk at the NFL All-Star, at the baseball All-Star game last year. Drunk singing the national anthem. So is that patriotism? Is that making America great? Because I feel like when the black artists get tapped to do these things, they take it seriously. They do it with heart. They do it with soul. They do it with feeling. They express their patriotism for the country, which is what it's all about. All I see is white artists not really taking it seriously. Y'all the ones painting flags on your face and wearing flag underwear and flag bandanas and all this shit. That's desecrating to the flag and to the country. So let's be clear on who's making America great, because all I see is apparently the best country artist is Beyonce, the best rap artist is Doechii. Kendrick had the song of the year. Samara Joy had the jazz song of the year. So I don't understand who's actually making the country great. Because in my eyes, across the board, even all these sports we love, like who's the best soccer player? Mbappe? If it's not him, it's somebody brown, right? So what are we talking about? And that's the most popular sport in the world, apparently. So I think we need to refocus on what MAGA actually means and who actually is making America great. Because I see there's a whole lot of black people being celebrated, for a whole lot of things that are quintessentially American. So that's my food for thought. Peace out.
All right, y'all. It's Nigel Hall here, Derrick Freeman, and this is the Shadow People Podcast. We want y'all to like and subscribe. We got shadowpeoplepodcast@gmail.com. Did I say it right?
Shadowpeoplepodcast@gmail.com.
Did I say it right?
You did.
I think I said it. Yeah, I ain't even have no script this time. Look at me. All right. See, now I'm good. Like and subscribe. We'd love to have your comments, and we'd love to have your questions and comments and all of that. The next episode, I'll be back home. I'll be back in the studio, sweating under the lights. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate y'all tuning in. Derrick, it's really good to see you. I'm glad you're still alive after all that. I'm glad you ain't get sniped by the fucking snipers, bro. What the fuck, bro? But yeah, man, we're gonna be back next week. And yeah. I mean, that's all I gotta say. I gotta go get ready for a sound check. And
sound check. Peace out, guys. Shadow People. We'll see y'all next time. Nigel Hall. Special shout out to the assistant DA. Always love to the Brown Hound Sound, Pound Town.
Pound Town.
And we see y'all next time. Peace out. Thank y'all. Like and subscribe.
Peace.